I'm transgender.
Thank you. That's not how my parents reacted.
He says I kind of look like Princess Di, but with the facial energy of Prince Charles. You see that too?
Women made history this year at the Boston Comedy Festival. 4 out of the 8 finalists this year were women, including the winner, who was a woman.
And 3 of those finalists join us right now. They're all from Boston. Aaron Spencer, right here in the middle. Emily Raskowski. Am I saying your last name correctly?
You are,
Emily,
yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
And Kathy Ferris, right next to us. Welcome, and thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the festival. Of course, stand-up comedy for years and years has been known as being a man's world. Do you think that the dam has broken? Do you think it's more and more women getting into it?
Yeah, from my experience, absolutely. I started late in life at 44, and it's been nothing but a great experience. Kindest people I've ever met, and in Boston, the scene is so filled with shows and open mics and opportunity that, yeah, I haven't felt any of the struggle.
I was saying to Liam, I remember people actually saying, growing up, that women weren't funny. Women could not be funny. Do you think that that whole notion is changing? Clearly, you all did very well at this comedy festival.
I mean, I think that question always infuriates me.
Yeah.
Because I think in order to ask it, you have to engage in, like, willfully ignoring 60 years of women's contributions in comedy. Like, you deliberately have to forget Lucille Ball, Carol Burnett, Joan Rivers, Sarah Silverman. Like, there's too many women to name that have always been, you know, changing the game and really succeeding in comedy. And I think there's always been this sort of bizarre gatekeeper mentality that this is a boys' club, despite so many women for so many years really excelling and bringing so much to the table. There's been this bizarre, like, protective, this is our clubhouse and you don't belong here.
Aaron, you are a transgender woman. I think you're the first finalist in the Boston Comedy Festival who's transgender. Is that part of your set, being transgender, and how does the audience react to that?
Absolutely. I mean, that's mainly all I talk about. No, you know, I've gotten all types of reactions from audiences. By and large, they tend to be very interested, I feel, when I talk about it. When I make jokes about it, oftentimes I get this sort of, like, hanging on my words, trying to learn as much as they can.
Sure.
And I love kind of being in that space when I'm on stage. You know?
Let's talk about the Boston comedy scene a little bit, because I think we were talking earlier about Jay Leno performed here in the early 70s and a lot of other now famous comics, and they would kind of allude to the fact that they had to drive back and forth between Boston and New York. Boston is really booming. Is there enough work here for comedians to just work in Boston, or do you feel like you need to go to other cities as well?
I feel like to be a good comic, you have to go elsewhere. You can't just live in your bubble. I think Boston has a wonderful scene. And again, I started in D.C. That's a great scene, too. I think if you just stay in your scene with the kind of rooms that you like and that are easiest for you, you're never going to grow.
I want to ask you about Louis C.K. He, of course, is just a giant in stand-up comedy in general, and he's from Newton.
A very bad person.
Well, it was just that we want to ask you about that. It was just a short time ago that he came back. He did a set in New York. It was only 10 months or so after the allegations against him.
Which he confirmed, by the way.
Right. Did he? You seem to think he came back too soon. I want to ask each of you about that.
I got a lot of thoughts about this.
Share your thoughts.
It makes me... The whole situation is infuriating, I think, because what everyone's... Guys were desperate to get him back, right? As soon as he was sort of disgraced and cast out, I guess, right? All these guys were like, when can he come back? When can he come back? And he came back and they were like, well, is he supposed to lose his whole livelihood for what he did? You can't do in any workplace in America without consequences. You can't go into a grocery store if you work there and sexually proposition your coworkers. You'd be fired. You don't even have to work there. If you go into a grocery store and sexually proposition people, you're banned from that grocery store.
I guess that was kind of my question before. Like, do you think the nightclub scene lends itself to people thinking they can do things like that?
Yes, there's no HR in comedy. And guys, I think that's why sexual harassment has been so pervasive, because it was always a boys' club, and then there's women, and these guys are like, hey, great, women that we can date or we can have sexual relationships with.
I gotta laugh at my jokes.
Yeah, exactly. And then women are like, oh no, we're here to tell jokes. And a lot of guys are like, well, Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Aaron and Kathy, how do you feel about Louis C.K.? Was it too soon?
You know, comedy is the Wild West. You know, doing comedy and doing comedy clubs and getting out there and trying to be funny. It's wild out there. You do your best. You fight as best you can. And there is no HR department. So, I mean, was it too soon? It's for the audience to answer, and it's for his, fans. Maybe all he does is small little clubs for the rest of his life because there's only a small group of people that are really okay with excusing him. And, but that's kind of the nature of comedy. And I don't know if I'd want that necessarily changed.
It really is an individual thing, so it's really up to that club owner, that company that's saying, yeah, we're going to have him on our stage and we're going to face that consequence, or we're going to welcome in the tickets.
Going further back than Louis C.K., Bill Cosby was just sentenced yesterday. Do you think for decades, when he clearly had all of these violations, obviously this went on in a lot of industries, but do you think it was his power to help young comedians that probably kept most people from ever reporting him?
I think people excuse a lot from people they like and admire. And they may, there's, people, especially for men and their violations against women. We could say he's a great guy who did terrible things to women, but we still really like him. For whatever reason, people can excuse that.
Also, as a comedian, too, both of these guys were endearing on stage. People really just liked who they were and felt that they really knew them based on their comedy. And I think that translates, too, because you really feel like you do know them, but that's just a slice of who you are.
Emily Raskowski, Aaron Spencer, and Kathy Ferris, thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations again on the Boston Comedy Festival.
Thank you for having us.
Good luck with your comedy careers.
Thank you.
This is great.